Everybody, back again with the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and we're looking at DuckTales today. It's the 2017 edition. According to the list that I have, Disney Plus only had one season on here, but it actually has two. 25 episodes per season. They're about 22 minutes each, and I think I'm in love with a brand new cartoon. This, I've never really watched the original DuckTales. I know it's a sacrilege to many, but I was a little bit older than the audience that it was targeted to when it first came out, so I never really took the time to watch it. But yeah, in this situation, I think I've really missed out. Maybe I'll look at the other one too, but this 2017 version has a lot of things I love about it. One, it's pretty good animation. It's really good. It's modern. The modern animation. Doesn't rely so much on a lot of the old formatting, I guess. I mean, I'm sure it's made the same way, but it still has a very modern look, very clean look, a lot of strong colors, and it's the thing is really well done. The character design and the backgrounds all flow great. But what really draws me into this is the characters, the voices. We got some pretty amazing voices. If you're comedy nerds, or just nerds in general, there's a lot of voices to really appreciate in this. Of course, if you don't already know, DuckTales is the story of Scrooge McDuck and Huey, Dewey, and Louie, his nephews, or his grandsons. It's Donald's nephews. Again, there's a little bit of family to explore in this, and honestly, well, they do some family exploring at some point. So, Scrooge McDuck, I have to say right off the bat, is voiced by none other than the Doctor himself, David Tennant. So that, he gets to speak in his original Scottish accent, so that's kind of cool. We get Huey, Dewey, and Louie, which are done by, we got Danny Pudi, which we would know as him as Abed on the Community, and we get crap, I can't remember his name offhand, but he's you would know him from Parks and Rec as Dewey. Why can't I say his name? I suck. I'll say it. I will enter it here. I'll mouth it right here.
Ben Schwartz.
That was his name. Okay, I'll add that in post. And then there's damn it, my mind. I'm just so tired. There's also
Bobby Moynihan
from Saturday Night Live, and he's Louie. So we also get Kate Micucci, which I do remember. She's part of the duo, the comedy duo of Oates and Garfunkel and Oates. You've seen her in a bunch of stuff, everything from Big Bang Theory and a number of the other sitcoms over the years. But she's a comedian in her own right, and she's hilarious. She plays Webby, the friend of Huey, Dewey, and Louie. She's a bit more intense. She's super knowledgeable. She's very kind of action-oriented, more than the boys. The boys are a bit more laid back than she is. She's very intense and kicks all their butts in any games they play for the most part. She's not very well socialized. She's the granddaughter of Scrooge McDuck's mansion handler, I guess. I don't know, the woman who runs the place. I think she's an ex-spy. She's hinted at that. But the great thing is that I found out about, one more voice. Ma Beagle is done by Margot Martindale, which you'll recognize her as the bad guy, the Apple Pie Moonshine bad guy, making bad guy from Justified. If you watch Justified, Margot Martindale also is a recurring character and bit on BoJack Horseman. So you'll also find Jim Rash. Jim Rash shows up, I think, more than likely in a recurring role as Gyro. He also is from Community, and also you would know him from See, these are unedited, by the way. You notice that because I don't edit these. If I can help it, I don't edit these. So this is a stream of consciousness thing. So you know that I'm not just screwing around and doing a couple repeats of choosing just something I like when I select the next thing. So that's why there's no break here. That's why I'm not just editing it and saying, oh, well, now here's the name and make myself look smart. I'm doing this unedited. But yeah, he's on Mike Tyson's mystery team. Also, he plays the ghost. So, but yeah, so there's a lot of great voices in this. There is also a bit of continuity. I'd actually talked to a friend of mine before I started watching this, or actually as I was watching this, and he said, hey, just so you know, there's a little bit of continuity in this, and that helped me from jumping ahead. I was going to probably just... There's 50 episodes available right now on Disney+, so I could have just jumped ahead to the very end, just watched the first and the last, and maybe something in the middle. But I'm glad I watched the first 3 episodes, because it introduces a number of different characters, and I have a feeling it opens up they're the launching points of a number of different plot lines that are going to take place over the course of the 2 seasons and beyond. I don't know if there's more than 2 seasons, but at least there is 2 seasons right now. And I actually will probably put this on my watch list. In fact, let me put this on now. I just added it to my list. I'm going to make sure I watch the rest of the show. I can't say have done that for any of the other series that I've watched so far. I really like this show, so I highly recommend it. DuckTales, a 2017 edition. Check it out. I'm going to pick up on episode 4 at some point, but tonight I'm probably going to watch more Star Wars leading up to Rise of Skywalker. But until then, let's pick... Watch my hand there. Wonderful. Let's pick tomorrow's movie or show. 2:30. 2:30. Let's see what we got here. 2:30 it's a movie. Hey, I think I watched this way back in the day, but it's 2:30. Come on. Herbie, Fully Loaded. Check that out. I think that's the Lindsay Lohan one. I think so. 2:30, Herbie, Fully Loaded. Well, we're going to watch that tomorrow on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Whew. Here we go. Let's meet back here tomorrow. See you then.